Hello and welcome back to Frühling, our Let's Play series on Farming Simulator 22. Right, as we can see here, the sheep, they are in desperate need of water as well as food. So we will get their food topped up right now. I'll get the hay in. And we'll do the same thing we did before, where we leave the loading wagon over here to feed the sheep, as now we are done the collecting for the season. We will also give them some water. Want to water the sheep. Right, I should check how to drive. Blimey. I should check on the wool and when it's profitable to sell, because as you can see, it's we've got loads on there. Right, there we are. Right, just get hooked up to this. Right, we'll give them water. We'll check the other animals as well. I believe the chickens might be in need of some food also. Right, so we'll get that all topped up. Right, done and done. Right, we need to check wool and we need to check, wow, I feel like the I've done a bit of tinkering around with my steering wheel, so I wonder if that has some effect. Either way, we'll go this way. Maybe not. There we are. The snow has me all crazy. I might as well fill up this as well while I'm here. Truthfully, December does not have the busiest time of year as far as doing things goes. So, oh blimey. So what we'll do is we'll fill up the water here, fill up the tanker, park it back, get the chickens fed, and we'll have a look at our crops. I believe everything is in sort of in December limbo, where it's nothing's really gonna happen for the next. Oh, what's going on? There we go. I forgot about that little issue I'm still having. It might have been fixed with a Frühling map update. However, from what I've gathered from the update, is that you actually need a fresh save, which obviously we're not going to do, otherwise we'd get rid of the entire playthrough we have. So what we'll do is we'll just deal with it until we finish the series, I reckon. Right, so mate, why do you stop? Why do you stop there? Blimey, this corner, it's like I forgot how to drive. The snow is all making me all mental. Right, we'll get this sorted. Oh, get out of the way. Never had an issue like this before. Little bit of snowfall and everyone loses their mind. Right, before we destroy our stack of wool, let's have a very quick check on the sales of the wool and the lettuce and tomatoes as well. The tomatoes are good in January, as well as the lettuce in January as well. And then we'll check wool, which I would assume would be around the same time. Where is wool? There we are. In April. Right, so the price is not as hot as it could be. So we will wait until April. Right, so now that that's done, we'll see you back at the farm and we'll feed the chickens. Alright, we have the chicken mobile here to drop off some barley to the hungry hens. Looks like we need more already. So I'll go and collect some more barley, give it to the chickens. We'll check the other chicken coop as well. Look at the mess here I've created. Right. So December is also going to be a yard clearing month, it would seem. Look at the snow, it's just coming down like crazy now. Right, I'm going to try and park this out of the way for now. That'll do. This, I've just put the weight and left it. Right, yeah, we need a bit of a yard tidy as well. We've got the harvester still in the way. Right, this I will just quickly put away. So yeah, this episode's going to be a bit of a jumble, I reckon. We're going to have a bit of yard clearing. You've seen the animals are getting fed. You know what it is? Why I'm slipping around is because it thinks that there's snow on the ground. I've just noticed there I was slipping and sliding when I wouldn't normally be. So that's probably why. It must assume that the ground has snow on it, which is not the case. Barley, please. Where's the barley? Right, perfect. That's pretty much all the barley we have left. Oh no. Well, we have to be very conscientious of how much we give to each pen, because this chicken pen, or coop, or whatever, look at that, can't even break, needs a lot more than the other one usually does. This one holds 750 litres, the other one holds a lot more. So if I were to put the rest of this into there, I'd have no barley left. Where's our animals? Right, not what I wanted to find. What am I looking for? Barley. Oof. Right, let's wait. Right, we will not top up the other pen yet, just because I don't want to run out of barley. Yeah, they've still got so much in comparison. Let's have a look. Horses are fine. The sheep are now fine, and the cows could do with a mixture. That's what we'll do next. Get a nice mixture in. I've got loads of honey there as well. This needs a cleaning. That needs... yeah, we'll do a washing as well for the yard. Right, now have we got any mixing? We've got... looks empty. Yeah, it's empty. Right, let's get the Massey. Get it all nice and hooked up. Now, I have to remember the correct amount of each one. I don't remember that I remember, to be honest. Right, we'll get nice and lined up. Because what is the capacity now of this? I can't remember even. 11... 12,000? We have straw for no other reason other than, yeah, because this lasts a long time, and yeah, we'll be alright. So let's get lined up with the silo. Alright, so we should be able to fill... just want to be very conscientious of this. Whew, okay. Now we'll put in some hay. I'll put in the rest as straw, hopefully. Alright, that's not bad. That's not bad. Probably about how much? So 15% 100%, because what I'd like to do is I'd like to get my calculations perfect. So we need about... Can we hold about 30%, do you reckon? Which is approximately 3,000 litres of straw, maybe 3,500. Probably be best. And then the rest can be a mix of silage and hay. Probably more silage, just because we have loads of it. But... for some reason... I'm not able to give it to them. Oh, not what I meant to do. Right, for some reason the feed trigger is not... It's all hooked up. Right, we've got the number there, it shows full. Total mix ration is not accepted here. You having a laugh? What do you mean it's not accepted here? Let's try that again, shall we? That's literally all that's accepted there. What do you mean? Ah, it means that it was probably in the straw trigger, which is fine. There we are. It's loading on the wrong side, but that's okay. I probably could have been a bit further over to the farther side of the barn. Oh my, they're going to take it all. They're going to take it all. Hungry, hungry heifers. Blimey, they are going to take it all. Perfect, so I can make another batch right now. Might as well get it ready. So we'll aim for... Well, I want to say 35. Let's do 3,300 if we can. 3,300 litres of straw. Oof. Why have I stopped the engine? Oh, 36. I think we've overdone it now. No matter. Let's put in some silage. Just a bit more silage. And let's put in some hay as well. Right, I want to put more more hay. Oh no. Right, all we need to do, this is a very easy fix, because right now we have forage, we don't have, so what we're going to do, very easy to fix, is simply unload some, and that should be loads. Yes, let's try that. And now we'll put in more hay, or silage, or whatever. Hopefully make up the difference. Perfect. Right, so we'll go in and feed the rest to them. Obviously they won't take it all. They might do. No, they won't. Absolutely not. That's way more than I was expecting them to take. Blimey. That is mental. Wow. Much more than I had expected. Right, well what we're going to do now is load up this into here, because we've made a mess. So we need the front loader, so we need a few things. One, we have to disconnect this. Two, we have to connect to the Front loader because, yeah, okay. A bit faffing about, not too bad. Right, let's get some first person in. There we are. Now we'll quickly get rid of the front weight, as we do not need it, but we do need the... yeah, all good there. Alright, we'll connect to the front loader and then put the bucket on. It's a very simple fix, but if you ever go over on your TMR, that is exactly what you have to do. Dump out a bit and then put in the basically what you need. Put in all the things that you need that you've dumped out you've made room for. Now you can top it up. Alright. Right, so we'll deal with this off camera. I'll just get this quickly popped in to there, and then we'll move on to our next task, which I believe is going to be cleaning the yard. Actually, you know what? I'm going to keep this on camera, because this episode is meant to be a bit of a jumble. There's lots going on. Oh, we can get it all in one bucket. Look at that. See, had I ended the camera at that time, you wouldn't have seen how effective, at least how effective the bucket works, not how effective the operator is. Blimey. Anyways, it's literally just hay. So I'll just put that right in there, and good to go. Might as well keep the bucket on, or at least the front loader on. We'll lose the bucket. Is this too big for this tractor, this front loader? I feel like the Q3 might have been enough. Anyways, we'll make another load, another mixture, and then we'll move on to the next task, which will be actually a little bit of ploughing before it gets too snowy, hopefully. Right, so what is our mixture? Ah, it's still quite good. It's still TMR. But we've got loads more hay in there now, so let's put in let's put in some more hay, just to start with silage. Actually, start with straw. Oop. I'll put in some silage. Alright, now I'll put in some hay, put in a little more silage, and some straw, and some more silage, and a bit of hay, and straw. Perfect. Right, so we'll get that. Try and use as much straw as possible when we're doing that. I like to, at least. Right, so now this we can leave in here. We'll actually leave the whole operation. Oh, alright, that's shut right on my face. This I will... is there anything in it? Blimey, there is. Right, we'll deal with that after as well. I do want to get the main task of the day done, which is the ploughing. Let's have a look at our happy animals. Cows are good. Sheep are good. Chickens are good. These chickens will be fine. And horses are good too. Right, move on to our fields now. We have still the same fields. If we look into... I don't think I'll re-drill these meadows. I can't see myself doing it. There's no reason except for the rolling. So maybe. Anyways, field 12 does require a fertilization. It is a grass field as well. Let's have a look. Is it... yeah. Is it growing? It's harvested. Alright, so we just need to roll it. We could also roll... right, no, these are all due for rolling to increase the fertilization state. So yes, roll, and I want to say roll... wait, what's in there? Is grass. Okay, I have put it as grass. Roll as well. Up here we have ready for harvest, but unfortunately it's oilseed radish, so there's no rush. We'll keep it there and we'll cultivate it in later as well. So we've got ploughing in the vineyard, we've got rolling in the 3 meadows, and we have cultivating in field 9. So there's our day, and whatever else we can get done before the snow falls. As soon as snow is on the ground, then we'll do all the other things. We have to do as much as we can field work wise before, just to ensure that it gets done, because December and then into spring tends to be a little bit bigger busyness. much busier month in January, especially with all the selling and all that. Right, we'll take our tiny plough and we'll head to the vineyard. Throw some lights on. Ah, beautiful. I do love that gate. Absolutely love that. Beautiful way to enter a farm. Right, off we go. We'll see you at the vineyard. Alright, we're just approaching here now. We did our pre-pruning, if I remember correctly, in the last episode. So it means we're all ready for the ploughing, and then we'll do the mulching after, I believe. Oh no, I can't remember the order of it. No matter. I just want to see. I'm going to start in this row and see if it makes a difference if we need to do this row as well. Anyways, let's get it started. Alright, so we lower down. There we are. I don't believe we have to mulch first. Or maybe we do. I suppose that tiny amount we've just done won't give us much of a view. But if we go like that... Oh, it is working. Look at that. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to quickly run back to the farm. I'm going to get the mulcher and see if it'll work. Alright. So, in an attempt to try and do both at once, I will try and stick the mulcher on the... well, it's already on the front, but I'm going to try and turn it on. See if it works going forwards. And if it does mulch, oh my, maybe it doesn't require a mulching. Let's go backwards. So I do wish I was a bit more inclined as to knowing how to know when to mulch. It seems the right length, but hasn't changed at all. Alright, let's carry on. Not much else we could do, to be honest. I mean, what are we supposed to do if we can't mulch it, right? I don't know. I know the order of events is a bit different than regular crops versus mulching and ploughing, and I'm not entirely certain the absolute correct order of everything, but no matter indeed. Let's carry on. Oh, it's so small, isn't it? Let's see if that makes a difference going on the one side, because if it does, then I will go up and down, but I will remove these wide tyres, because they are problematic. Let's see. Right, now let's just carry on with that. Now you can already tell. Here, you know, a way to tell is let's go back to the beginning. Right, I have to remove the wide tyres though, yeah. Very problematic. Yeah, that's definitely doing something. Right, our plough that we have is a bit... I guarantee I've gone through this before. Ploughs. Right, we don't own one? Oh, we do, yeah, it's just massive. It's way too big. 4 meters. Right, I think a 2-meter plough would be perfect. Oh, hello. Forgot to check the sales today. Right, as if we can afford any of this. Right, let's look at ploughs and see. Right, not exactly what I was after. Subsoilers, so this is great. Oh, 2 meters would be perfect, though. Well, yeah, go on then. What we'll do is we're going to have to remove the wide tyres. It's just, yeah, it has to happen that way. So might as well carry on down this way. When we get to the end of the line, we'll head to the shop, because it's probably closer than the farm. Just quickly head to the shop, get the wide tyres removed, because then I can get right up next to the vines themselves. That's quite a bit, that space that's left over by the width of it. Yeah, you can see how little I had ploughed it before. It might take a while to do it this way. I don't know, is that a waste? Really don't know. But we can look at our map and see just how wasteful it may or may not have been. Yeah, definitely shows 2 sides being able to be done. Alright, well, as we approach back, I will show you the non-wide tyres. Yep. So, as you can see, the wide tyres were not much wider than the standard tyres. Why I opted for them in the first place, frankly, is beyond me. But, nonetheless, we are now back here. I'm not going to switch back to the wide tyres for a while. The reason I don't think we need them until later on is because, yeah, definitely making a difference though, is because when we get a bigger plough for the vineyard is when we have more vines to plough up. Now, I will do my best to not miss too many bits, because that's the whole point of ploughing, is to ensure I'm pretty sure it's working just fine. It's a bit annoying, but just goes to show how close you actually have to be to the vines to get that bit. And it still shows as ploughed, so I'm not going to fuss it. Right, so we'll carry on with this, and well, we'll see you when it's all ploughed up. Right, well, as we can see in the bushes here, the ploughing is complete. We've actually managed to go up and down every row twice, save for the side rows, and got it ploughed. Mind you, yes, there is the odd missed bit, but it doesn't matter. It's absolutely fine. Right, well, that is another task checked off the list. What we'll do at this point is head back to the farm, because we have to get ourselves into the meadows and start rolling if we can. I'll have to double check once we get back. We'll give it a try on one of them and see if we can roll to increase fertilization during the snow or not. Obviously, if it starts to snow, then the whole plan is shot, but we must try. We must dream. Right, we'll see you back at the farm. Alright, so it actually took me a minute to find where I had stored the roller. I forgot it was in this shed, which is quite funny. Right, but we will just pop into this meadow and test it out. I suppose it makes sense to leave the front loader on. I've never done it much, but I know that it's a commonality, right? Because why would you take it off? But for how often we actually use it, it's the reason why I kept it off. Right, let's try. Oh, it's gone dark. Right, we need to get rid of the needs rolling. Right, that's perfect. The reason that it says needs rolling, and there is that little bit, if you are new to the series, is because when I drilled these two meadows with grass, I forgot to roll it post-drill before the next day, which caused an issue, obviously. But it's fine. We are rolling to increase our fertilization state of the field. Yes, of course, we could spray it or fertilize it that way, but this is a free way. Perhaps if we were using precision farming, then we would it would make more sense to spray, but also, yeah, it would just cost more money. This is a very free alternative. However, I'm at the point where I feel like, hey, should we upgrade our roller? Perhaps we should. We are at a 6 meter roll, if I'm not mistaken. Oh well, let's have a look. We are at 6.4 meters. That's pretty good, especially considering the horsepower. What I haven't done is checked for any new rollers that would be appropriate. Here, we'll get some lights on. It's a bit nice. We don't need all the lights, I guess. That should do. No, that's not good, because then we can't see our rolling. Right, so we'll carry on with this for the time being, and then we can... Well, what we'll do is we'll stick it on a time-lapse and a jump cut, one of those mixed ones that I tend to do with my grass work. We do a lot of cutting and rowing and tedding and rolling and collecting, that I reckon it would make more sense to just do short time-lapses mixed in with jump cuts. Again, any feedback on how you like to watch this is greatly appreciated. If you absolutely hate it, please let me know. I would love to hear your feedback. Right, we will, speaking of, crack on with a time-lapse. Put a little bit of this meadow, a little bit of the other one. We'll get a nice melange of all three fields. Right, enjoy. See you when we're done. Couple of little strips, and then we will fold all this up and take it all back to the farm. So we'll see you there. Alright, we're just arriving back now, and as you can see, we've got loads of things all scattered around this area, and that's because, as promised, we are going to do a farm-wide clean and tidy. So that will be how we end not only December but also the episode. So let's crack on with it. Alright, well there we have the tidying done. I believe everything is dealt with, which is fantastic. It's nice to see we've got loads of honey on the go. We'll start stacking that up there as well, or at least bringing it down to the cereal factory. Which reminds me, I do need to bring that corn down there as well. And actually, let's have a very quick visit just before we end our episode, because whoa, we've got 4 pallets. They're 1,000 litres each. Oh, that's amazing. Look at that. Sweet wheat, choc loops, happy hoops. I love it. Oh, that's brilliant. Well, hang on a minute then. Ah, right. Missing materials, it says. No more oats. Let's deactivate. So we managed to get 4. That's crazy. That's going to be like 28,000 just from the 4. Well, approximately, once the price is best. And there's still 2 pallets to spawn. Even better. Oh, this is very brilliant. Oh, let's get this also deactivated. And tomatoes and... oh my. Yes. Lettuce and tomatoes are still doing very well. So that's good. And right, we have no grapes anyways. Well, that is absolutely brilliant. Well, we will sign off there with our 4 cereal pallets in view and our massive cereal factory. And there we are. Well, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in January. So until next time, take care and bye for now.